Song number 7 is Infinite Light. And again, this is another one of those ideas where the drums were just a couple bars of me drumming and I looped it. Da-dun, da-dun, cha, dun, da-dun, cha, and I used it as a foundation and I started to put music on top of it, and this is what I got. It's so interesting to hear it now. A lot of energy, a lot of excitement, I can tell you this, just listening to that singing, it's the Beach Boys. Can you hear it? It's the Beach Boys, Pet Sounds. I was listening to the Beach Boys Pet Sounds on loop in my car CD player for an entire summer. And there was this church property that had been overgrown and it was kind of neglected. And so my wife and I volunteered to clean out this property and get rid of all the trees and overgrowth and everything. And it took us all summer. And it was a lot of fun and it was great, but that whole summer we were listening to Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. It was like the soundtrack to that summer. And I can hear it in this. It was the summer of '07, and I released this song on 7/7/07. And can you hear the Beach Boys in there? I laugh at myself. Such a great album, and there's no way that you can listen to the Beach Boys and that album in particular and not take something away from it. And to me it's apparent in this song. Optimistic lyrics, I like that. Robot voice, infinite light, I just use that all the time, that vocoder. The first time I figured out how to use that vocoder, I realized what I could do and how to do it, I was just stunned that I was able to do it. And this teeny tiny little recorder, this little, tabletop kind of situation, not some big fancy device or big fancy studio. This is almost a zero budget. This whole album was almost done on a zero budget, really. I had no money. Any money that I was making was being spent on surviving. So there wasn't a lot of free cash for equipment. That's always been my problem, is that the only thing that ever stopped me from really doing anything was lack of money. And so it's kind of cool, as soon as I was able to start making some money and getting new equipment, it was like heaven on earth. Some guys want cars, some guys want jewelry, some guys want fancy clothes. I don't. I want new equipment. That's all I ever want. Infinite light, the light of the world, lights up. There's all this singing about light. What am I singing about? I'm singing about the light of the world, the infinite light of the world. It's a Christian reference. Infinite Light is one of those songs when I hear it now, I can't believe it's me. I can't believe I was able to come up with something like that. And those keyboards, they sound like bagpipes, It's weird. I use that keyboard sound all the time. I've actually had people criticize me for that, using the same keyboard sounds, but they're my sounds. I make those sounds. I crafted those sounds. So I use them because I like them. And I'll use them all the time. I'll use them as often as I want. Yeah, there's infinite light.